I think the McClellan work in the early days, the thinking about the way you define competencies and what competencies were intended to cause, is absolutely a similar focus to strengths. So we can learn so much from McClellan's work. The way in which organisations took competencies, I think, then caused them to be dumbed down from what their original intent was. And that was about the mass customisation of them, and certainly that's the way we applied them into our organisation. So if we were to use competencies to recruit, for example, we would use the same competencies for somebody doing an admin role, doing a claims role, doing a servicing role, doing an accounting role, if they were at frontline entry level. But the nature of the person who would be best in those roles would be very different. So for us, it was more about our application of competencies that I think caused us to get a level of dissatisfaction with them. And certainly the recruitment process was not producing the results we would want. I think the other big thing that strengths brings is that the focus on energy. So the focus on, rather than what the organisation needs, the focus on really making sense and understanding who the person is who's sitting in front of me and to what extent they can be their true self doing the role that we're asking of them. So I think the strengths work is more of an evolution from competencies rather than a complete rejection of the competency framework. And I think competencies can still provide an overarching or a high-level framework for us to work from. I think what strengths can provide is a lower level of granularity and much more of a person-centred focus on when will somebody be playing at their best.